So, welcome back to session 16 of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Get the music going a little bit more confidently.
There we go.
Anyway, previously you had been exploring this third level of the dungeon, making your way further and further down, encountering quite a stronghold of drow that have claimed this eastern wing of the dungeon level of the ancient dwarven city, long since left in rubble. You've encountered a number of people and dragged them along with you. Why, I'm not entirely sure. Geldax the Mighty, as he shall hopefully never come to be known as, has been dragged through more combat than he ever should have.
He shall be the best lamplighter ever.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, he's great.
But you have managed to the best of your knowledge, clear out all of the drow in this section of the town, and you managed to earn for yourself a good long rest. The night passed relatively uneventfully. You definitely would have heard various sounds of creatures moving about, possibly some sounds of combat in the distance, the more attentive of you. At least one point during the night, something seems to have come through very close, and actually banged on the door that you're on, but you had managed to secure it quite well, and it seems whatever it was wasn't quite determined enough to break its way in. But you have most of this chamber left unexplored at this point, and you do have at least 2 sets of keys, taken from various high-ranking drow that have been killed.
Ew.
Is that where? Just leave it. We're going from there.
Vinny, I found it. It wasn't stone brick, it was black stone brick.
Are you in? Where's Letzia?
I should be in
He's
there.
in the corner.
Should be.
Can I not
Yeah,
see him
I'm right in the corner, and Sergey's in the
Oh,
other
yeah,
corner
oh,
opposite
okay.
me. Because I was
Okay.
so hurt.
Yeah.
Like, I was on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Oops, an arrow in the middle of the night before he could recover. An arrow just somehow.
Found its way through the stone walls.
Walls.
Oh no, I was just gonna say around the corner.
Yeah, he was just gonna shoot me. And then Sergey would have killed him.
Try to.
I would have started crying from the vicious mockery.
Sergey probably can kill you. That's the funny thing.
With enough time.
Yeah.
He rolls so well.
I could just run away.
Yeah, it wouldn't be quick if it wouldn't be a quick thing though. It'd take a while.
Mm.
I mean, if which one are
If
you?
he hit
now?
every time, he
Cave.
could-
Yeah, if he hit every time and Calf didn't fight back, then Sergey would definitely be able
Right.
to get it done.
Alright.
Although my rolls last session, I probably wouldn't be able to do anything. I think this was the last session that I had like 3 nat ones.
4.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so what do we want to do?
Let's keep going. I guess,
Onwards to the encampment.
Onwards.
Just keep killing.
Larash, lead the way.
Just keep killing. Just keep killing.
Keep killing.
Which way
Into
we're
my-
supposed to go again. Is it through this door to the?
And
This door.
Sergey, roll a
It's the
D-
only door in the room.
Never mind.
Oh, is it?
Actually, I won't deal with that. I'll let you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Huh?
I'm just looking through Sergey's level 2 features that he took, and spells and whatever else he's got.
Well, he's level 2 now.
Correct.
Yeah. He's slightly more capable of killing Calth now.
Are we just gonna equate his power to how easy he can kill me?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you miss a session.
I was here.
Were you?
That's
But were
right,
you
you were
really
here.
here and harsh?
I was here. I was just useless.
Yeah. He wasn't here the previous session.
Yeah, that's one before that. So I wasn't here. Alright, I am going to.
What's
peek
your
my-
health zone?
What's my health?
Yeah.
60.
Thank you.
I feel like I shouldn't have given him that information, but eh.
TMI! TMI!
Considering we heard something knock in the middle of the night, I am going to carefully open the door.
We're ready. Stay behind me, Geldax.
Pigeon.
No, Geldex got this. He can lead.
No. No.
You actually saying Geldax can lead, and you're actually saying no.
I'm actually
such
saying
a
no.
You're such a protective mother, Tantalith.
I'm tired of healing people.
That is fair.
Okay, I can help heal.
We really need another healer.
You've got me, you've got me. I've got my spell slots back. I can help.
Yes, you're an assault team.
I know.
Alright, who wants to go out first?
Sure.
You got it. Which way are we going?
That way.
What?
That
I didn't even
helps.
see any ping.
I know that didn't help.
Yeah, I didn't ping.
that
Oh, you,
would be
you
why.
prick.
Alright, Lurash, take us to this encampment. Let's go. It's
Yes,
been
let's
quite
go.
a while now.
Bring us.
I will remind you, you do have the option of seeing if there's anything to loot from this place.
Oh yeah, loot.
Oh, actually, Letty, are you feeling explosive today?
Hang on.
Is this, I owe the debt in this one, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Do I feel
Um,
explosive? Yes.
By the way, there are the
Okay,
other
well, there's a
three
room
goblins.
of things you can blow up.
The other 3 goblinoids. The 2 goblins and the bugbear that you rescued from the kitchens. They will have been very grateful for the rescue and for your aid, although they're a touch concerned by your methods. As is Lurosh.
Methods.
Yes, what
What
methods?
do you mean methods?
Blarg, Globby, and
I'm
Booty.
starting to get a little
Um,
bootlick.
Our methods are the most efficient and refined there are in the business.
What business that is, we don't know, but
The business, that's the
the
business.
business. We're
Oh,
very
wait, I
good
did-
at doing.
I was gone the last Mad Mage session.
most of it, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I was gone for all of it.
He was
Yeah,
gone
you
for
were.
a bit. He was texting me to see if he should join.
right.
Yeah, I got home early. That's all. Okay. Now I
Ooh,
remember.
Yeah.
Bootlick. Bootlick, that's a good, strong name.
Bootlick.
He's going to be a strong warrior, I can tell.
Yes,
Bootlick the
a
Great.
good, strong goblin name, yes.
Yes.
Why do I think he's gonna follow around Lexi again?
Yep.
No one should stand around me. You should know this.
Sergey does.
Sergey doesn't have a choice.
Yes, and unfortunately, poor ear stabber didn't make it. He died during that fight to rescue us.
He
Poor ear
died
stabber. He was
serving
the
his
wisest
god.
of us all.
How wise was he? Like 11? You guys are all 10?
Probably, I don't know. What's Sergio's wisdom? 8. So yeah, he was 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so which way are we going?
Where is the explosive room that you want me to be in?
What?
Oh yes, yeah, come with me. Let's go this way for a little bit. All explosives are welcome,
All explosives.
but don't discriminate.
Why do I not want to go into this room?
Oh, is this where the troglodytes were?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just be real quiet over here.
Okay.
Go
Yeah, I'm
ahead
trying
and
to
make
remember.
a perception or investigation check just while you're going through.
All of us, or
Anyone who
That's
cares
not
to.
great.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Woohoo!
I think it's this door, or it might be. Yeah, I think it's
Hey.
this door.
Perception investigation. 17.
Yeah, Cal.
I-
Not surprising in the least.
Show off.
It was a good roll. The modifier didn't carry that far. Um, so,
This door?
Sylvanus, you're absolutely aware still that there is the room with multiple troglodytes in it, just there.
Wait, did we go north or south?
North.
So, following around west and then north. Also, you can all control the little goblin pack.
I'm trying to keep them with us.
Cool.
Got Laresh.
But, Cal, you would also notice it's quiet, it's fairly subtle. More what you notice is the smell coming from this door, if it'll let me think. The one that you
Yeah.
pass on the way to there. There is the whole place is getting a bit of a smell of decay in the aftermath of the fight. But this room particularly, this doorway, is particularly strong, and in the way that it has been there for a lot longer. And there's a bit of sound of something coming from beyond it. It's quiet, you're not quite sure what it would be. It's some kind of murmuring, creature-ish chatter.
Can I peek open the door? Like, just slightly open it and see if I can look in?
Make a stealth check to see if you're able to do that subtly.
Ooh. That was with disadvantage.
Holy shit.
There.
Language.
Sorry.
Yes, you're able to get a good look inside, and you're able to manage. You can manage to like obscure any light from shining in as you do so as well. You see two Grimlocks sitting in the middle of the room, picking their teeth, basically. With those two rolls, you get the impression there's a third one in there as well. You just can't see it behind the corner.
Alright. I'll tell the rest of the group, and then we'll keep, I guess. We'll keep going, but be careful.
I'm probably going to say at that request, you guys might want to stay back here and guard that door, because as soon as I do something, they will hear.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
right.
you can do this room.
Yeah. Leading the party again.
Not
You're
really
just gonna-
splitting.
You're just gonna cause some bright fire into that
Yeah.
room and then come back. So I mean,
Don't expect
You
anything
might-
to live from this.
It might need two or three fireballs though. You'll see.
Can
Oh,
you just give me a second? I will create an object of the right kind of size, just to make sure.
Thank you.
Ooh, I think they've changed the color palette. But... anyway. Oh, come on.
Robbie.
Now 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and prep that.
I really need to create a token that comes in at that size, has a clear indicator of how big it is.
Yeah. This happens a fair bit for that to actually be useful.
Yeah, it does rather.
I thought you already had one. It was all the, like fire and
I
stuff.
do, but
yeah.
it's because it's a dramatic effect kind of thing. It's got translucency towards the edges, and it's all very done to be very pretty.
Yeah.
So it isn't a great indicator of the actual size. So I need to modify that image so it's actually got a solid ring around the outside of it.
Right.
Which shouldn't take me long. I just need to do it.
Cool. Well,
You're certainly
Sergey's
able to
going to hang out
open the
behind
door.
me.
Do you want to prepare some actions before you open that door?
I'm going to prepare fireball.
Naturally. Anyone else wants to do anything to that effect?
I want to prepare a longbow shot on an enemy to come out of the door that I'm guarding.
Okay.
Who's gonna open this door?
By
This
the way,
one, I hope nothing.
with me preparing fireball is basically I'm trying to, if they're not all grouped up together, I'm going to try and force them to group up together and then cast fireball.
Okay.
Just throw in some meat. That'll do it.
I am the meat.
Alright. Let me just check this for a second.
They're not all clustered together. A fireball is such a waste.
Yeah, cool. Just wanting to read through the information, make sure I don't miss anything. Alright. You're good to go when you're ready.
Alright. I'm going to cast a message on Sylvanus
Mm.
and just go 3, 2, 1 in his brain. As I open the door.
Absolutely.
Fire.
So you see probably about 8 or 9 from that angle, troglodytes. They all, I assume you don't try and open the door quietly.
Nah, not at all.
You basically just slam it open. Yep.
Yeah.
They all turn to see you. They had been picking through rubble or whatever, trying to pick the last bits of meat off whatever scraps they've been throwing. You very quickly get the idea that they don't want to be in this room. They are trapped. And so they all turn to face you, which I'm not going to do with all those tokens because that's going to be tedious. But they will start rushing towards you, rushing towards that opening, seeing that you are not the Drow Guard. Uh,
That's common enough.
so I'm just going to let them get maybe 10, 15
Oh my
feet
gosh,
each before
there's-
you have a reaction. There's 12 in the room.
Okay.
Can
Anyway,
I?
Do you want me to measure the?
and that seems to fit quite nicely.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can
Bang.
do it there.
Good thing there's walls.
Good thing there's walls, yes.
I think go through
Because
walls.
10 is just in the radius. Not that you can see that, let's hear. But open the door. They all rush to stampede through you. Let me actually get up their stat block so I know how much stuff they've got.
As soon as I hear the bang, can I just kick this door open and shoot a two-edged blast at the first guy?
Absolutely.
They're a bit of a ways.
Hey Tim, before you roll deck saves,
Correct, yes.
what is their health?
That is a good question. Their health is not high. 13 average.
What is the highest health of the person? Because if they save, they're going to be
probably die.
taking like 19 damage.
Right. So the highest, that is not going to be 19.
19? No, is it 19? 7 is 3, 18?
Keep in mind, you have not taken into account anything, any kind of resistances or anything like that.
Ooh, you could do the saves if you would like. Do they have resistance to fire?
No, they don't. They all burn.
Yeah, there you go. That entire room is dead.
Yeah. So-
If they don't
Nice.
save, they take 37 points of fire damage.
Yeah. And 19 if they do.
Yep, or 18 if they do, I think. 37 halved, which is then 36. So it's
There you go.
18.
So yes, they all rush, see the door open, rush through to try and stampede past you to get out of here. Fireball.
Pretty sure
are
you want a
kind
wild
of-
magic.
Yes, please.
Rolled an 18. Sure
That
it
would
doesn't.
that would not trigger wild magic.
Yeah.
You are like knocked 5 feet back from the blast of that though,
Yeah, no, that's
because
fine.
that was you were
Even
right
in
at the
my
edge of that
face.
radius there.
Yeah.
Actually, do make a dex save for me.
That's my dex. 315.
Does that
What's
pass your own?
AC or not?
It's against your own
The
DC.
DC, yeah.
No,
You lose your eyebrows.
my DC is 16.
So yeah, you take 2 points of fire damage. Because you were right on the edge of
Fair
that, and yeah.
He
Let's go
loses his
ahead with the
eyebrows.
lose your eyebrows. That seems entirely
Yeah.
appropriate.
Oh, now I'm even more blue.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
In some ways, the lack of eyebrows would be noticed first.
Yeah.
He who is browless.
I'll just pen it on.
As for the other room, go ahead and make your attack rolls if you haven't already. You have done an 8 and a 7 do not hit.
Yep.
That is unfortunate.
Yep.
Anyone else had held actions?
Mine was for them coming through the door, so. no.
Yeah.
Well, they don't seem to be coming through the door.
Yet.
Yeah.
Just checking their stats for what they reasonably have to do. Well, they are going to get up and make their 30 feet in your direction. Which actually
Ooh,
gets
hello, friend.
closer than you think.
Okay.
It's been a bit laggy for me. That one is close enough to attack you, and will do so. That is going to be a 9 to hit with his club. Which I'm assuming doesn't hit you.
No.
Good. I'd be kind of worried if it did.
It might hit me. I'm not sure.
And that's all those three can do. As for the rest of you, I'm not going to bother with initiative, just each of you has a turn.
I will move up, I guess.
Go ahead.
I take a swing at and then take a swing at him.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Come on.
Ooh, sneak attack definitely works now.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. It was rough.
Ooh. And my second attack. Alright, that's a little better.
Yes,
18.
Geldax can't quite see what's going on, so he leans in to see what's happening with his spear and bumps into you as you're trying to make that attack. And so you have to just
Yeah.
do a bit of a double take to try and not hit him.
Yeah. So
I
12
think-
points of damage.
That will do it. So you shush Geldax back out of the way and take another stab in. Grimlocks are not terribly hardy creatures.
Nice.
Actually,
And yeah.
no,
I'm
And I'm
shooting
just
both
gonna-
some
those
other creatures.
attacks
is what I'm
work.
thinking of. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move in next to him. Just in case.
Sounds good. Sylvanus, you have made attempts at things.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that. 17 damage on this one.
17 damage in one strike, yes? Yeah.
2, yeah.
Yep. Rapier?
I think he's gone.
What was that?
You're using your rapier, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, that absolutely does it. You were expecting a tougher creature in some ways, and so on top of your martial prowess, you also like manifest a bunch of your eldritch energy into your blade as you thrust it in, and it's not pleasant. The physical strike was enough to do it, and the eldritch strike was enough to do it nearly.
It's fair.
You want to take a shot, Kale?
I think Geldax is going to try and rush in.
Oh
There
no!
we go.
Go! Geldax! Geldax!
This is where he dies.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
That's right.
He's got this. I believe.
Come on,
Alright,
Geldax.
go ahead and have him make an attack with his spear.
Where's Geldax? Alright, let me melee weapon attack. Here we go.
Watch him crit and kill it.
That one!
Damn it.
But 3. Has everyone rolled a nat 1 at this point?
I haven't this
Three
session.
of us.
Yes.
Oh, Geldax.
All right.
He's trying so hard.
He's gonna die so hard.
It's like, oh, I'm tired of healing
Gelf, do
these
you want to
people.
give it a go or let it roll through?
On this last guy, I
Yeah.
guess I'll
Yes, please.
give it a go. Alright, rolling to hit. Just a longbow. Not a nat 1. It was not a nat 1.
Yeah.
Yay.
That does. He'd have half cover there. Just given the number of people in the way, he would have half cover, and that does it. Do you have like sharpshooter
I
feat?
have. I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Oh wait. I
I'm
don't
also
think I'm
moving
sharp- no,
Sergey
not
here
sharpshooter.
because he
I'm just-
hasn't had a turn.
Yeah, he would have been more attentive to what you're doing.
Nope, I don't have any
He
bonuses.
does know that I don't need help.
Yeah. Doesn't mean he doesn't want to watch.
Alright, so the first one doesn't hit.
Correct.
Okay. That one hits. That cannot not hit. Even in half cover.
Even
I
in
don't
3/4
think
cover.
I don't think there's anything on this floor with 3/4 cover that could still not be hit by that. Correct.
Okay.
So yes, that absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
11 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just give me a second. Okay. Took quite a hit from that. It still has a little bit left in it.
Geldax, it's up to you.
I rolled
Please
well.
allow me. Can we let Gildax go again?
Absolutely, you can let
Yeah.
Galdex go again.
Okay, but first, I'm going to turn my weapon into the greatsword and say, "Here, try this."
Can you give me an Arcana check?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there we go.
Excellent. You are
It's
able to
plus one
manifest
greatsword.
it in a way that, firstly, you're able to pass it on to someone else to use.
Awesome.
But secondly, in a way that doesn't require him to be proficient to actually wield it decently.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Um,
All right.
so go ahead and have him make an attack roll. Plus his proficiency.
Okay.
And plus
Come
one, 'cause
on.
it's +1 magic greatsword.
That too.
Oh yeah. So add a +1 to that, so it'd be 21.
Excellent.
Perfect.
He tosses down the spear, takes up this great sword. It's clearly the adrenaline making it this light, right? And takes this great big swing at him, and slams the Grimlock against the wall by the neck.
Yes.
Nice.
Actually, probably wedges the sword a little bit into the stonework, with the head still
Woo.
sitting on top of it.
Nice.
It's not morbid at all. Not for this group, anyway.
Good job. Yeah, that was actually pretty tame.
All right.
See, a true warrior.
I think you cut out at the end there.
I said a true warrior.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yes.
were going to continue saying something.
No.
He's going to be rather shaky and concerned by what he's just done.
Oh, everyone's just applauding him in that room.
And then that sword in his hands turns into shadows and reforms in my hand as a rapier.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the bit that has PTSD about.
He's just gonna worry that the sword's gonna come back to him someday.
Like, I'm not sure I want to do this anymore.
Good. Leave.
Sylvanas, you need to give him some words of encouragement.
It's okay, old Axe. You've done a good job. You've slain a great evil today.
Yeah, I did it. I did it. Why did I do
Flashes
it?
up for the faint part.
Just remember, that sword can't be wielded by just anyone. Only the chosen with enough power can wield such a thing.
Actually, you are a Hexblade Warlock, so that is kind of correct.
Can't argue with that one.
Can you, Tan and Sylvanas, can you each make a persuasion check? Try and inspire him and encourage him,
Okay.
as opposed to him being.
Ow, I got a
Awesome.
bad roll. No good.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, that.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
Look, that's still decent enough roll. Sorry,
Oh, good.
Sylvanas, terrible roll, good modifiers.
Yeah.
All the
And
same.
pretty decent roll.
Yeah, he
Good
is.
roll. Bad
he-
modifier.
yeah, he's shaken, but he made a successful hit. He can be a good fighter. Maybe.
That's
He's
right.
not sure he
He can
wants
be
to
the
be, but he
best
knows he
fighter.
can.
He can be the best fighter. He can be the champion of the god.
In any case, the
You talking about me
adrenaline,
now?
the adrenaline calming down. The lower group there. The room is strewn with rocks and heaps of splintered armor and broken weapons. It doesn't look like much, if any, of it would be salvageable.
Okay.
Rip. How am I supposed to pay off my debt?
No.
What debt?
My debt to me.
Oh, that one. Yes. Good about that.
I didn't. I got it written down.
Of course you do.
At least I didn't
And-
put interest on it.
Yeah. And the upper room is strewn with rocks and now troglodyte bodies.
Okay.
Anything that would have been recoverable up there probably would have gotten destroyed in the fireball.
There
Not
was
necessarily.
nothing really
It's
in
an
there.
instantaneous burst. It doesn't ignite things particularly. It doesn't destroy things that are at least reasonably sturdy. But you are able to continue exploring if you wish.
All right.
Was there any flammable things in this room for the troglodytes?
Bits and pieces, scraps of
Well,
wood
that's
among the rubble, and the cobwebs have been thoroughly cleared out.
Yeah.
All right.
Otherwise,
So,
not.
Yeah, cool.
Alright,
Where-
Grobby, Globby, Bootlick, and Blarg. Is there anything of a particular note you've seen in your time here?
We've been manacled together in the kitchens, forced to do work. We've seen lots of interesting potatoes.
Or any of
Good
them
job.
magical?
No.
Well, that's disappointing, isn't it?
I'm gonna cast message on Sylvanas and it's like, do we really need these guys?
Yes.
Should
Yes,
we
we
just
do.
send them back to the other goblin colonies?
No, we need to bring them with us to the goblin encampment here and use them.
As rocks hold.
Yeah, that one.
Well, let's
Ezra?
get there
Ezra?
quickly so we can deal with less other people to deal with in this party.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Alright, Larash, where's this encampment of yours?
It is. I think it's being a bit slow to load, sorry. To the south. To the south and then to the west. You'll get there eventually.
That will lead on.
All right.
I presume this is what was meant by south.
I'm still in my semi-deific form thing. I say to Lorash, I imagine you somewhat understand the position you find yourself in, right?
What happened there?
How's this?
Which way do we
You don't
go?
often find yourself in the company of a god, now do you?
Which way does Lorash take us?
I'm like,
This one. Thank you.
I mean, it
I'm
doesn't
like,
matter.
what happened?
It will loop around one way or another.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm trying to just move all of the goblins and myself and stuff all at once to make it easy for us.
What happened to Geldax?
Oh my gosh, what happened to my map?
Did we forget Geldex?
I thought I had him.
Everything just
I
went
don't
to
know where
black.
he is.
Wait, where's
Oh.
Sergey?
I know where he is.
Oh, I went off the.
He's here. Oh my gosh, how far away did he go?
Where is he?
Look all the way south. Like, zoom out to the max, and I'm pinging where he is. I
Where's
think
who?
I glitched him down there. I don't know how I did that.
How did you do that?
I was just highlighting everyone,
Ah,
and now he's here, and
you
dragging the goblins down, and he just teleported down there.
oh,
Wait, what about Sergey?
Sergey's with me. He's underneath Tanalith.
Oh, okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm moving.
Um,
I'm like, what happened, Geldax?
don't worry about the 3 goblins. I will bring them with you when they become relevant.
Okay, so,
Okay.
because it was me trying to highlight them and myself.
Yeah.
Broke Geldax.
Because I was
Quite
trying to
impressive,
grab.
sorry.
I was trying to drag Geldax at the same time. Apparently,
Yeah, which I think
We just-
glitched it further.
we just threw him.
Yeah.
Threw him like miles.
No,
What if that actually
Sorry.
happened though?
That would be funny.
I took Geldax with me into the ethereal plane at a quick heart to heart, and then we went back.
Wow.
There we go. Now he's really freaked out.
Yeah,
Can Geldax please make a Constitution saving throw?
there it is.
Yes. Oh,
Oh, it's lagging now.
Yeah,
I
it is a
know
bit.
it is so lagging. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Yes.
Just a bit.
You see, he and Kalth warp into the ethereal plane. How do you want that to look, by the way, Kalth, when you do that?
Just a popping noise.
Yeah, pop. I don't know.
And gone.
It just disappeared.
So it's, pop! They're both gone for a second. Pop! They're both back. Geldax throws up.
Yes. Do it. I'm gonna hand him a little water. Here. Small sips.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
As you step forward a little further, there is a passage off to the left there, through which you can finally catch sight of the Sugoath River. Saga?
Ooh.
How is it pronounced? Saga.
Anyway, continue my conversation with Lorash.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna.
Lorash, I'm gonna need a lot of your help here. You see, Letsia the Endless he's come to change the world. He's decided it is time to usher this world into a new age. An age where things are rather different. It is time for the goblinoids, you and your peoples, to have an empire where you are free, not where you are forced into slavery, torture, and only having to kill to live. Is this not something you would like?
We like fighting.
And you can still do that, but you can do it of your own choice.
Interesting.
You can-
Please make a
you can be given-
religion check.
Ugh.
This is a
Terrible.
contested religion check, to be clear.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna win that.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Oh, yay.
No!
What did you 7? Okay.
Yeah. He seems very intrigued by those ideas.
Oh boy.
He's a decently enough ranked warrior. He's seen a bit of combat and of the world, and of he's worked his way to where he is. But so he's got some stoicism about him, and he's not showing it that much. But you can definitely see he's very seriously contemplating those thoughts, those ideas.
Imagine a world in which you and your fellow brothers and your brothers and sisters could fight in larger scale battles for more glory and more rewards, and still have a safe place to call your home for you and your family to continue for generations upon generations.
Very interesting. Anyway, there are two rafts there, 10-foot square, and a bunch of 10-foot poles beside them. Seemingly these are relatively safe ways to traverse the river when you're not having existential
Is this
crises.
So safe.
I'm gonna cast a
Is
spell
this
that
the
I
right
don't
way?
usually cast.
No, going the other way at that fork would be going the other way back there.
That's the way
where you're
we're at,
going
yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
I mean, going through this tunnel just here will also get you there fairly quickly, just a little bit less so.
Before we
But
go off,
here at last is the river, flowing southward as you are currently.
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights.
Certainly. Where?
Like up and down where I can't see on this river.
Yep.
Dancing Lights is 4. With a
So,
shed light dim light in a 10-foot radius.
dancing lights needs to be within a radius of each other, from memory. But that's fine. You can still create an area of light.
I don't think they need to be within each other. They're 4 individual lights that travel at their own. Oh,
No.
sorry. A light must be within 10 foot of another light.
What is the
20 foot.
range on it, by the way?
120.
Okay.
I can send them up here, and then they can move 60 foot as a bonus action each turn, so I can move them up and down.
Actually, can I? Huh, I can too. Can you see the torch itself?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
This thing here. Who's drawing circles? Okay.
Those are dancing lights.
Okay.
Well, they're 10 feet from each other, I think.
That can be 20 foot.
Anyway,
Oh,
you should be
20.
able to control that light now, Let's
Oh, I can. Just gonna keep having a look up here until I can
You can't go
see
to
it
that.
anymore.
I think that's about as far as you can go.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. That's as far as I can get there, then bring it down. Have a look southward. What's the range on it southward?
You can get a little bit further than that.
Well, what's our goal from here? Was it to go to the river or across the river?
So there is some amount of stuff across the river. But downriver is Skullport.
Okay. I can delete that light now.
You should be able to.
That's all I was using it for. Just to see if there was any dangers on this river.
None that you can see.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're under the water if they are.
Right.
Potentially. The river moves relatively swiftly. You could reasonably fight the current if you needed to.
What's a roll?
Particularly the narrow points move a little quickly. When it widens out, it's gentle enough.
Alright.
Well, we should probably stick to land for now.
Yeah. Larash was supposed
Sounds
to be
good.
leading the way. So,
Yeah.
Oh, the river. I wanted to explore.
Yeah.
Lorash goes back.
Yeah. Is this just the way to go?
Now, Lurash, you could have all these things you need only accept Letsia, he who is blue. Many others of your kind have already accepted and now have great power and safety in the floors above, and have much land to themselves.
Alright.
I am the blue one.
There is a door in the wall to the south just here. That you noticed,
Yeah.
but he continues on. Actually, let me grab the description of that door because it is interesting. I think.
Kick it down.
Nope, never mind.
Not interesting at all. It's just
Well, it's
a
a
door.
there is a distinct dwarven door. It is not the noteworthy one to this one.
Yeah.
Well, we should just open it.
You're so
Keldex kicks it down. He's getting bold.
I think he's gonna hurt his foot. It's a stone dwarven door.
Probably
isn't it?
will. Probably will.
I mean, he probably would be determined to do it. You can have him make a strength check,
Sure.
athletics check. Nothing changes anything.
Athletics. Not that it changes anything, I know. It's where is he? I gotta pull him back up. Ooh. Just
at
rolled a
that.
nat 20.
He manages to actually kick it in a way that is decent form and hits the right spot to slam the door open. It is a well-made dwarven door, and so even as old as it is remarkably light to move. Even
turns
still,
around- he turns
kicking
around
it
and gives
open
me
is
a
not
little
generally a
smile.
wise choice.
Yeah, that square in the middle is the door, right? It went flying 15 feet.
No, like I said, well-made dwarven door. It's still on its hinges. That is a much harder check.
Nah, Geldax is made even better though.
Better than
no. What you see in the center of the thing there. There is a 4-foot cube block of stone that has fallen from the ceiling, as it seems. You see a pair of gangly legs sticking out from one side of it. It seems a goblin was squished some time ago by the look of it as well.
They call him Geldax the Dwarven Door. Can I Eldritch Blast the cube?
You are able to do so, yes.
fair, that might roll 100 of them. Uh-oh. Okay, it only rolled 3. We're all good.
What did you do?
Okay.
It wasn't rolling at first, so I clicked it a bunch.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they
Yeah.
hit.
Awesome.
You chip off a couple fragments of stone, but it's a solid block of granite.
Seems safe enough. I want to check out this door.
Yes.
Just step in
The
here.
further
behind
door,
him.
just let me check. Oop. Is locked. Sorry. They didn't mark on the actual map which doors are locked or not, which annoys me. Despite
Fair.
having an established way to show it. Sorry. The door, it is very clearly a much thicker stone door, flanked by relief carvings of dwarves, their faces and beards chipped away, so you can't really see any detail. They might have once been specific figures, but they're now just generic dwarves. The door seems quite thoroughly locked.
Were any of
I
the
know.
keys we had dwarven?
What was that, sorry?
Were any of the keys we had dwarven? Because we had those 2 different.
They were definitely were.
I knock on the door and say, Xanathar Collection Force.
There is no answer.
I knock again and say, this is the Xanathar, open up.
Still no answer.
I knock again and say, come on, please open up. We just want to come in and say hi. The Xanathar sent us.
Can you make a strength check for me?
What?
What?
Okay. You're
No.
knocking on a stone door.
Yep. I know.
It hurts.
Yep. Did I get a reply?
No.
I knock again, and this time I'm just bawling my eyes out. I say, please, just let us in. We want to be friends. We need help.
There's no
Cal,
one on the other side.
You would notice that Lurash is giving a very skeptical look.
Can somebody just please come and pick the lock on this door already?
There is
Yeah,
no
the person
lock.
bawling his eyes out is probably the best person.
Great.
Fine, I'll do this.
We
I
just-
wipe off the tears off my face. I knock again and I say, "You've always been like this. You would never let me in ever. I thought we had a good relationship going, but no."
No one's listening to you, mate.
There's nobody there.
He's just venting. Just give him this.
Lurash
allowing
is
him to
chuckling to
vent,
himself
no one's
somewhat.
listening.
I'll lock the door.
There is no discernible lock.
There's no
Aw.
discernible lock. All right.
Let's just leave.
Let's go.
Go do what we came here for.
Is
Yes.
there like a gap underneath or above the door to like?
Once again, well-made dwarvish door, magically sealed.
Oh,
This is
magical
it.
seal. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I am
Also,
moving
thinking about it,
Yeldex down the
probably
hallway.
soundproofed.
Ah. No, I think whoever's behind that door understood what I meant. They know. They get me. We've had a long relationship. They understand.
We really want to go back
Lurash
and do this
would
They
next
know.
week.
Lurash would lean into your ear as you come past. Oh, great messenger of the gods! No one's been able to open those doors for generations.
Now
Well,
I
you've got
want
to
to
try
open
all
it.
things.
Had I not used etherealness For a
sorry,
joke.
for years, I should say. Not generations, not quite that long.
Had I not taken Geldax Ethereal Plane for a joke, I could have seen what was behind those doors.
Doors.
Tell you right now, if it's magically sealed, I have Dispel Magic.
Then go do it.
I say to Lurash, being with Letsia the Endless, you'll understand that things are not always as they seem, and a strange or creative approach is very much a part of him.
Why you look at me and I have no eyebrows anymore? I wanted more blueness to come through.
Just quite a look. Anyway, you're certainly welcome to continue moving along.
Oh, but isn't he going to dispel magic on the door?
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Alright.
Spell magic on this door.
You are able to do so. You'd probably hear a little hiss of air as that seal breaks.
You see, Lurash, this is the power of a god. He can open doors that have been sealed for millennia.
No longer locked, and you are able to open it.
I step in and say, honey, I'm home.
Oh, mother.
You know,
Like,
somehow I
wow.
just thought this would be the case.
So,
Oh, I knew this was going to be the case.
first thing, you probably wouldn't see that thing in the middle just yet.
Oh, okay.
Given there is a 10-foot cube of granite in the way, along with
I could see
19 others throughout the room. Sorry, 8 feet on a side, not 10. So you would probably see the a little bit of it. No, given perspective, you wouldn't see it. Moving in a little, you will see the creature. Otherwise, it's just 28-foot cubes of granite. 4 of them have been carved somewhat into half-finished statues. There's also a couple of tables around with masonry and stone carving tools. But after moving around for a little, moving a few steps into the room and seeing the thing, you see what is clearly a slowly waking up, probably elemental of some description.
Yeah, so this is Grogoth, guys. He's been my friend for a long time. I thought we'd pay him a visit real quick.
I can't
Did Lurash
message into your ear and say,
Did Lurash not come with us?
Lurash was the whole point we came down here.
He's in the hallway.
Still in
Lurash
the
probably would have
hallway.
been hanging back, and he is surprised that this thing is here. He doesn't know it exists. He didn't know it existed until now.
Oh, it's been in here for years.
That annoys me.
Wait, did you
I
say
would
some
really
elementally thing?
Racina be here. No matter. What was that?
Did you say elementally thing?
Yeah. Yeah, more or less. Let me find its information. Go ahead and make a nature check. Any of you who think would be that would be reasonable.
Not for me.
Yeah, it's not
it would
great
be
for
for
me.
me. Dirty 20.
Yep. So you recognize this thing as a Zorn, Xorn. They are like Earth Elemental. Big tri-lobed kind of creature. So leg, eye, arm, jaw part on 3 sides. The jaws open at the top together. They are bizarre, kind of dangerous, and they're native to the elemental plane of Earth. They tend to make their way through the earth, through the stonework, finding gemstones, precious metals, and things of that sort to eat.
Yeah.
This one, you will recognize. Zorns are typically medium size. This one is large. This one is very much larger than you've ever heard of them to be.
Rogoth, the years have not been kind to you. Have you considered eating a salad? You're looking a bit big there.
It is very much waking up, and it is not happy about having been disturbed. It had found this nice, quiet room with lots of nice stone, and now you've woken it up. Can you please all roll initiative for me?
There it is. Can we just run? It can't get through the door. It's large. It can't get through it. It's a medium
It'll find
door.
a way. Rogoth is creative. And he thinks he's annoyed about being woken up. He didn't even answer my calls at the door.
Probably because he was asleep, mate.
Well, he should know to wake up when I'm at the door.
Gosh. Timmy, you over add me in.
I guess I can. Laura's just gonna kind of need to join in on this.
Laura just needed to come and join this one.
The smaller goblins are probably not going to, because that would get them killed.
Oh, absolutely. It's gonna get us killed, but sure.
Yeah.
We're here.
Sergei's initiative.
Put it in and it didn't work. There you go.
Excellent. Alright.
Who has a higher dex, Lurash or Geldax? I'm curious.
Lurash, almost certainly.
Aw.
And it's almost
It'd be funny
certainly
if it was Geldax,
Sergei. Sergei over this creature.
I don't know, he could be a very dexterous brick, you wouldn't know.
I still have a 16 X for Sergei.
Yeah. It rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, curious. I will also point, you rolled quite well on your nature check, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30-20.
You would also be aware that creatures like this that eat precious metals and gemstones can smell or sense their presence.
Interesting.
So it would be able to sense any like coins or gemstones that you have on you.
Oh, good.
Just
Not
got a
that that's
few of
necessarily
those.
what's motivating it to try and attack you, but just worth noting.
He's just
I
a
still
little
have
cranky.
the freaking bronze mask on me.
Is it a bad time
Doesn't
to
care about
remind
bronze.
the DM that I have a ruby of the War Mage as my spellcasting focus?
Noted.
I just have
my,
a few gems and a lot of gold.
my bag of holding has about 300 gold in it.
That one you
Yeah.
wouldn't notice.
Cool, I only have like 40 gold on me.
Oh, I have 237.
I got
I
nothing.
put all of my gold in a different place, like in my safe up on the mainland.
I have the majority of my gold elsewhere.
I feel like I'm gonna regret reminding Tim of that.
It's fine. You might have to actually add some more stuff in here in a second.
Okay.
He's gonna summon ducks.
Yeah.
On your
Why
turn.
not?
Assuming I don't
Quackening.
kill it.
Yeah,
Go
you
for
got
it
this,
then.
Vinny.
Try
Kill
it.
it in one hit.
Roll the that one.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I'm sure I could probably do it with one hit if I rolled really well on wild magic.
All right. Are you good to go?
Yep.
Um, gonna use my bonus action, Planar Warrior. And then going to attempt to attack with longbow.
All right. Go ahead.
18 to hit on the first attack.
It glances off its rock hard exterior.
All right. And again,
Yeah. This is the creature that
20 to hit.
You do manage to find a gap in the little rocky platings of its skin. Roll for damage.
That and then that. 14 total.
there's the one.
Of what types, by the way?
Force damage.
All of that would be force damage, yes?
Yeah.
Yep. Excellent.
Because the Planar Warrior.
Yeah.
And then that'll be my turn.
Yeah, cool. Let's see.
I raise my fist to the air and shout, "Release the Kraken!"
Where do you choose for that? Oh, what direction do you choose for that to be? Coming the direction you've come?
Well, I choose it like around here, but I know it's gonna come from various different areas.
Roll the appropriate dice.
Yeah. So, bluff, big.
Imagine if it summoned one duck.
It can't.
You can't.
It summons a minimum of 8.
Imagine just one duck walks through from that and just like walks into the thing and then just stands there.
29. I
How many?
rolled one off max. 29. For my lack of D12 rolls in this campaign.
So, which direction are you choosing, by the way? Is the important part.
Is in an area within 30 feet of me. What do you mean by direction?
Oh, so-
In the direction. Oh, like
Aim them at the door.
ducks move in a great intent in the direction chosen, and it'll be charmed from. Like forward from me.
Yep. So, you notice from behind the stone block up here, inexplicably, comes an almost endless stream of ducks for a little while.
A Quacken.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Let me
I will-
count in that.
I will keep a track of how many are still living.
Yeah.
And I will pull up their stat block, which is hawks.
They will then continue. Is there anything else you wish to do with your turn?
Yes, that is just my bonus action.
It's not a bonus action I made though. Okay.
Yeah, you made that The ring has 1 charge it regains at each dawn. While the ring has its charge, you can use a bonus action to raise your fist.
Okay.
The intimidation check for it, which is DC 15, I rolled a 21.
Okay.
So it still has a charge in it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna start by casting Firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
This is more to figure out what it's resistant to. So we're saying above a 20 hit
Yes.
at 25.
20 and above hit, 18 does not. Just so we know.
So we know. It's gonna do 12 points of fire.
Okay.
Does it look like it did 12 points of fire, or does it look?
It's hard to tell how much damage it will have taken.
A massive creature.
But it certainly seems to have been affected by that.
Okay.
Sergei.
Yes, okay, so. I wonder what he's gonna do. That will be a Eldritch Blast.
Roll to hit.
It's gonna be a dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. It's gonna do. My D10 right there. Gonna do 6 points of Eldritch. Of Force, I think. Eldritch is. Yeah. And. Yeah, as a vicious mockery, he's just gonna like yell out in Dwarvish, "Go back to the earth where you belong, you blank."
It doesn't seem to care.
What did it roll?
19.
Oh yeah, it doesn't seem to care at all. Okay, cool, that's my turn.
Which brings us to its turn. It is going to... What is its speed? Move up to you. And it's going to let out a primordial screech as it lumbers up towards you and swings around at you. Oh, excellent. So...
Could really pick up shield.
that is a 14 to hit.
Yep.
An 18 to hit.
If a 14 hit, then I think an 18 hits.
Tanalith, that's a 11 to hit.
Oh!
And a 24 to hit.
That one will hit.
So swings around with its various arms and lunges to bite at you. So 2 hits on Lezio.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that doesn't sound good.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
Sounds like a lot of
it's good for
damage.
you. That was a low roll.
Take 50 damage.
That's my
25. Sorry. That was the wrong combination of damage. My bad.
Oh.
That was a low roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
That was 5 ones out of the 10d6. Unfortunately,
Nice.
that was the wrong attack. Um,
Oh my god. Why did we come in here?
yeah, a little bit.
Sylvanas, I blame you.
What was that?
You're
Right.
being blamed for
The
killing
the
of
core
Blame
attacks
you.
are much weaker, to be fair. That is 9 points. Sorry. That is 14 points of slashing damage to Lexia. I'll actually pick that out. And I will respect that low roll. Sorry, mental math. 19 points of piercing damage to Tanalith.
Okay.
As it swings at you both a bunch, and then lunges to, which Tanalith you manage to bounce that off with your shield, but as you're recovering from that strike, it lunges and bites at you quite hard and grabs your shoulder with that. Anyway,
Okay.
Geldax the Mighty.
Well, it did miss me on one, right?
Correct.
So would I be able to use my riposte to?
You are
do
able to
that?
do that if you wish.
Let's do that. So I get a free swing at him. Yay!
Very nice.
Okay.
We really needed that free swing.
So as it lunges towards you, you actually get your sword up in its mouth, basically. You've had a good chunk of damage in your effort, but you managed to do a chunk back to it.
Hold on, and add in an additional. So 18, 5, so 23 points of damage.
And resistance.
Well, it's a magical sword. I would hope it's not resistant.
There's a certain point at where creatures don't have that rule anymore, and it's just no matter what the piercing, slashing, or
Right.
bludgeoning is, they're resistant.
But yeah, so 20.
It seems that this
Right.
one is... It would certainly be resistant if your sword was not magical.
Well, okay, there we go. Good.
Yes.
Which
So
is
yes.
going to be the ducks. Wait, are the ducks magical? I can't remember if we... Let me read. I haven't used this ring for a while.
I don't know. Anyway, Geldax.
I think Geldax, of course, being reckless, is going to move up. And he'll take a swing with his... Come on, Geldax.
Yeah.
Get to the...
Got this, Gildak.
Come on!
Um,
Yes!
Where did
Look at
Geldax
that.
move from?
He was up
Yeah.
here.
He was underneath the ducks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just anyone who moves through the ducks has difficult terrain.
So, 21.
Yep. So,
And that's a
seeing
spear, so that's what?
seeing his mighty mentor be almost half swallowed by this thing, he rushes in and finds some sensitive spot.
Okay, and this is a spear, which is... What is the damage on a spear?
D6, D8. I don't remember.
Well, would he have done it two-handed? Would it be a D8?
Oh, absolutely
D8.
two-handed.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay. 3 points of damage. Which I'm assuming probably didn't do a lot of damage.
It is resistant. Correct.
Yeah.
It's this little fly by its side, which in some ways is for the best.
Music is so intense for this.
Didn't Lurish have higher decks? It doesn't
I
matter
think
too
that's
much, but
No, it doesn't.
Got Laura in the other
But
room.
it is Lurish's turn.
I was controlling Larash, right? I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Definitely not me.
30-foot movement.
Let's see whose control he's marked as under.
Me. It's on my character sheet.
All players, I thought so.
Oh.
Anyway, anyone who wishes to,
Larash is gonna move. Well, difficult terrain is what? Changing into movement?
double.
Double. Okay.
So if he's
20
used
feet.
20 feet to get there, he's going to move into this spot and stay there.
Yeah. Okay. So that's as
Yeah.
far as he can go. I mean, he can. I guess he'll dash to go here.
Yep.
And that'll be his-
Sylvanas.
yeah. We'll do Spirit Shroud with Radiant. That is an atrocious roll. Oh. There we go. Let's step. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
And he's within 5 feet. I get both attacks.
You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Very nice.
Flanking.
And roll that second one for there. Okay, so the first one was 20. It was 20. Yeah, so it was
First one was a
27
crit?
or 26. Yeah, and so it was the crit, and then the other one rolled 2 different things, but the higher one was a 16.
The
There's a
16 does
16
not
here.
hit. The
Okay.
crit does.
Oh, good.
Go ahead and roll your critical hit with sneak attack.
Is that adding in the sneak attack? Hold up. No, it is not. Okay, hold up. I gotta go do it manually. And then I need to re-roll, well, roll an extra Spirit Shroud as well. Okay, so that is 21 plus 6 plus, so that's 28 damage, which is... So, oh, well, I don't think he's resistant to any of the damage types,
That seems to be
except for maybe
correct.
the sneak attack.
So total damage was 28.
8.
Excellent.
And then his movement is reduced by 10. And he can't heal.
No.
I think it's he can't heal. Yeah, it can't heal.
Alright, 10.
Nice. All right, let's. I guess I'm gonna take a swing at him again.
Yeah. You see Sylvanas sneak around behind as it let him go, and it recoils quite strongly from whatever strike he just made on its back.
Right, so
22
22.
will hit.
I'm assuming that hits,
Correct.
and that's for 10 points of damage. And my second attack. Ooh. 18.
That does not hit.
Oh.
Yikes.
All right.
Oh, but you do have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh, I get to roll again.
You gotta roll twice because you might get a crit in that first one.
All right, one more.
That's not a crit.
Oh,
So the first attack
But
was
I
then
do get
22, and the second one's a
222
22.
is nice.
nice. For 12 points of damage.
Good rolls.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, all good.
Appreciate that. And that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. Calv.
All right. How is he looking?
He is
So
getting quite low. There are noticeable cracks forming in the shell, and it is seeming increasingly desperate as it's trying to flail around. You do a lot of
Alright.
damage very quickly.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
I
we
was
do.
going to spawn more ducks in my next turn as well.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna do
And I missed one of
Thunder
my
Warrior
attacks.
again. And then roll ahead. Where's my thing? There it is. Longbow. 19.
So I guess it doesn't hit.
Correct.
Yeah. His AC is freaking 20.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
that
high
one's
AC.
idiot.
It's an earth elemental,
Right.
effectively. It's
He's a
Oh
rock,
yeah,
a brick.
Well,
He's
in
a
that case,
brick.
I'm gonna move to here and call that my turn.
you just happen to have good rolls and magical damage.
yes.
Until this turn, apparently.
I don't think you get advantage with ranged attacks for flanking,
No.
Nope.
nor should you. Yeah. Maybe. Alright. So, those arrows glance off it. Manages to snap one out of the air as it's thrashing around. Lexia?
Do I do it again? I kind of want to. I'm trying to figure out if I do the Kraken again.
No, you don't,
Why not?
because you hesitated.
Oh,
The Kraken continues
But
to move. Actually, probably that way. No. They're not aggressive, they're just trying to move. And nothing there is blocking their path to move. What do you want to do?
I can't change the directions of the ducks once they've spawned, can I? Tim?
Not particularly, no.
But I can spawn more and tell them a different direction. I'm just gonna cast fire. No, I'm just gonna do a first level chromatic orb.
Okay.
Doing lightning. No. Doing thunder damage.
Okay.
Natural 20.
That will hit.
Well, the rest of my dice for this. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. Those. Cool. Okay. 6. That's
What damage?
thunder.
How much?
38.
38.
Yes.
the
Okay.
chromatic
Crit.
orb.
It's a chromatic orb crit.
Nice.
Okay.
So it's 68.
Excellent. How do you want to do this?
There it is. How much health did it have left, by the way?
37.
Holy crap! Seriously?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
I
we
think
did it.
I think this chromatic orb is just gonna be like, because it looks like it's going, and then as it explodes, it just vanishes into nothing and just like shatters him from the outside, from the inside out, breaking all of the stone and like cracking him from the inside.
Absolutely. The shards scatter about 10 of the ducks go pop in clouds of feathers as the debris scatters through them. Okay, I'll do that. And this giant Zorn is regrettably no more.
Or Grogoth.
I used one level spell, a first level spell. I am gonna roll my d20 because for wild magic because I have to.
Yep.
Even though it is dead. Damn it. Hey Tim, I think pretty sure a 2 sets off wild magic at first level.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Oh no, you guys are in. Wait, we're all in radius. Oh.
You're all in radius of me.
Oh,
Goodbye,
easily.
Max.
Oh no.
What's your 100?
I killed it.
I rolled a 59, regained lowest level expended spell slot, which was the one
Oh,
I
nice.
used to kill that thing.
Nice. Nice.
So-
Can you extend
did
that effect to
nothing.
everyone, please?
I know.
You so visually what you did is you pulled on the magic to try and cast the spell, and before you were able to release that energy, the same effect triggered, and then you just let the energy die back down.
Yeah. I'm so grateful I got that back.
Imagine that triggering on your first spell of the day. It's a 9th level spell, and that triggers.
Yeah. Those ones are the greatest, but I keep rolling 59 for some reason. I've rolled that.
You haven't
like,
rolled it
quite
that
a-
often.
I've rolled it like 3 times in Mad Mage. And I think I did it last session once.
Anyway,
Sergey is
Does
gonna
this-
shoot an Eldritch Blast to the ducks.
wait. Does this one have gems in him?
It's not a big container for gems. It eats them, it consumes them, it digests them.
Has it got any undigested or half digested gems?
Go ahead and make a investigation or medicine check.
Tim,
Wow.
so hitting the ducks missed massively. Like I rolled a 6 to hit the ducks.
Sylvanus, you don't find anything noteworthy. Strange, almost stone-like, strange, almost stone-like viscera. It's less unpleasant than you would expect by a long way. It's still definitely
Well,
organic, so to speak, but it's bordering on just natural rock.
well, can I cut off like a chunk of one of its kind of faces that includes a section of its mouth and its eye?
You can attempt to do so. Make a...
It doesn't have to be detailed or anything. It just needs to be just a big solid chunk that shows some of its mouth and just an eye.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. Sleight of hand check to try and crack that out effectively.
Okay, well, add 3 onto that.
In looking through what is left behind, let me have a look. It is quite an interesting mix of materials that it seems to be made of. You do notice some amount of what looks like a digestive system, potentially. And in the middle of it, you do find some strangely shaped gemstones. They might have once been cut, but the hard edges have been dissolved away somehow.
Goody.
So, relatively low value, but decent. So,
How much would you say the Zorn face weigh?
that is a good question. It's probably in order to get a recognizable chunk of the jaw and eye, you're probably looking at about a 1 foot cube of stone, more or less. So, however much that would weigh. 15-20 kilos.
How much is that in pounds?
Double it.
Is there...
30-40
Oh,
pounds.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll go
but-
right in the middle and do 35. And it's in a bag of holding.
Yeah. Anyway, Taylor, you are able to find a small handful of gems that might be worthwhile having recut.
Okay.
Um,
Going to.
ruby and a couple of sapphires.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, as you now have the chance to see the room a little more thoroughly,
Is that a beholder?
what?
Oh, not a beholder, thingy, mind flayer.
I think
no,
it's supposed
a
to be a
dwarf.
dwarf with a beard.
It's not
Oh,
finished
that's a beard.
yet. There is a mostly finished statue of a female dwarf priest carrying a stone censer.
But it has a beard.
Yeah,
And the beard looks like tentacles.
It
It's not
does.
finished
It looked
yet.
like it looked like Cthulhu when I first saw it.
there is also a half-finished statue of a cheery dwarf girl riding on the shoulders of her beaming father, as it seems. The lower half of the father has not yet been made. Which is that one there.
No, that's a pharaoh.
That's what I thought it was.
The dwarves got it wrong.
Just wondering what else there is. Yeah,
This looks like a dwarf.
There's a
and bearded
door.
dwarf.
interesting. Sorry, just trying to understand what it is. The
barrel.
depiction on there is not quite. So yes, that fourth one you just pointed out. It's a mostly uncarved stone block. It's in the process of being turned into a stone brazier. It's probably going to be quite ornate given the profile it's currently got, but it doesn't have any of the detail yet. And the last one is a half-finished stone door, carved with the image of a heavily armored dwarf clashing axes with a minotaur.
Like I said,
There is also a number of tools and similar things strewn about that would be useful for masonry.
is this door locked?
That
Before
door
I
is
click to
locked.
open it. Cool. Cool.
Has it
Big
got
on
a
it.
visible key?
Magical or physical one?
That's all that reminds me. it seems to be the same design and make of door as the other side.
So
Let's see how all you.
I'm gonna speak in Dwarvish open.
There is no effect.
Oh, it's supposed to be friend.
Are there any
In Elvish.
is there any Dwarvish writing on this door?
That's interesting. There is some amount of, well, make an investigation check.
Okay. 14. Zero to investigation.
There is some, so there is intricate design work carved into the face of the door. Sorry, let me kill that combat music. Not in combat anymore. There is intricate design work carved into the door. Some of it looks like it is runes, dwarvish runes. A lot of it is old and worn, and so it's not quite discernible what it is.
Use my third level spell slot for today to get through this door. It's what I'm contemplating right now.
Is it
I reckon we should probably get Lurash to the place he wants to get to first, and then we can come back here if we need to.
No, I can do this.
Are you peer pressuring me to do this?
Yes.
Do I need to roll persuasion?
Also, I have to go in about 20 minutes, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do an intimidation roll on me to actually see.
Well,
Apparently you have help from someone else as well.
Yeah, you have help from me.
okay then. There we go.
What's my offense to that one? What's the opposite of intimidation?
Sorry, what are you trying to do?
No idea.
We're
He's
persuading
intimidating.
Letsia to open the door.
Well, apparently we're intimidated. If we're persuading, that's actually a 27.
What is the role that I do to?
Insight, I guess? I don't know.
What do you think is appropriate?
Nothing that gives me a high enough plus to think about that.
Now, I will point out, skill checks are not a guaranteed thing. If you roll high, it means that you get a favorable result as far as the options are available. A natural 20 doesn't mean an automatic success by your definition. It means you get the best possible outcome. So, they seem very persuasive. They seem very eager and determined to get through this. That
I'm
doesn't
gonna roll
mean you
insight.
must do it.
No, I am gonna roll an insight on it, and like, would you roll for let's just say it's persuasion. It's
defiance.
a 27.
Wait, what?
Is it a
What?
27?
Intimidation is 24.
Oh, yeah, so if it's persuasion, it's 27, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an insight. If it's 15 and below, I'll do it. By the way, my insight is plus 0.
Bet.
So if my dice rolls below a 15, I'll open the door. I absolutely opened the door.
Yay.
Dispel magic.
I rolled a 2.
Yay.
Guild
Peer
Axe could have
pressure.
convinced you to open the door.
Yes,
The
peer
door
pressure.
unlocks and opens.
If that's another door, I don't
Oh.
have a spell slot for it.
No.
I think it's probably like the other side where there is like a.
It seems a
lock on
similar
one.
arrangement to
It's an
the other
airlock.
doorway. Another
It's
4-foot
unlocked.
square block of stone has fallen and cracked in two onto the floor.
No dead goblin this time though.
Yes.
Can we just push this door open?
You can indeed open that door.
Ooh, big area.
Is that
That's
Racina?
That's a guy.
So, can any combination of you make a religion check?
Wait
Oh,
a
okay,
second.
here we
Is this
go.
what I think it is?
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. Um,
13.
let me actually get the proper description up.
Religion plus 0.
Is this
Natural
supposed to be
20.
like the river Styx?
After a fashion. So this 20-foot high cave is a nice landing for the River Sargath. Before you, tied against the bank there is a black gondola. Its hull carved with leering eyes, and it is ferried by a black-robed tiefling skeleton, clutching a 10-foot pole. It is very much the image of the ferryman of the River Styx.
Yeah, Chiron or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
There are in the D&D worlds there are many such ferrymen
Yeah.
of various kinds. They are undead bound to that service. With natural 20 and whoever else rolled well enough. In general, the way that these are the passage of the dead is at the cost of a coin. It is not generally concerned with what the denomination of the coin is.
Hey, ferryman, what happens if a living person gives you a coin?
It points down the river or up the river.
What about across the river?
Very well, is the gesture.
Should we just go back and finish off Lurash?
Yeah. Let's get
Now
Lorash home.
Wait.
Now that
Do I-
all of this is open.
Can I
It's down
learn
here.
anything extra? Because I have undead as my one of my favorite enemies.
What are you trying to glean?
Just any more information about this guy, or anything
Yeah.
I notice. I can roll if necessary too.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception, investigation, nature check, whichever of those seems reasonable to you.
Considering I get advantage on
Correct.
intelligence checks, I will do investigation.
Fuck.
18.
You would probably notice, this seems to be, potentially illusory, but, summoned. This is not, this has been magically summoned, not just brought from another plane of existence or, animated. You get the impression that this could, by some means, this could be like dispelled and it would fade away.
Hey, ferryman, do you go to Skullport?
It nods slowly.
Interesting. Are you just gonna wait here until someone pays you?
It gestures to the seats in the gondola. This is where the ferry stays moored.
We
Yeah,
can
we
come
should probably
back to
go back.
this.
I reckon if we go back, we should go through one of these little side tunnels.
The one
Cool.
to the
And wrap
north
around.
probably wraps back around to that one to the south from before.
Yeah.
So should we go to the one to the south? See if it wraps around.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna toss a coin to the ferryman and say, "Wait here for us. We'll be back eventually."
No,
It
it will stay here if you don't give it anything.
it catches the
Leave.
coin and twirls it through its bony fingers, and it vanishes.
The whole thing vanishes.
The coin vanishes.
Oh, the coin vanishes tonight.
Yeah, the gondola's just gone now. Thanks for paying it.
All right, we'll be back later.
We got scammed by a dead spirit. Nah, okay.
Anyway,
Is
Luresh will
Luresh
come
coming
back
with us?
down and join you about time. Sorry.
I'll ask the Lurash, does this lead back through to where we're going anyway?
Yes, it does. The tunnels do lead back around to each other. It's a bit of a strange network of caves. They all do ultimately lead back around somewhere interesting.
Splits off. Oh, why?
Oh no.
Uh,
That reaction's never good.
Pretty sure he
I can see two
me,
Yeah,
drow.
you would be able to. Yes. From here, the river splits.
Still more drow.
Um,
We're used to it now.
have I put one? I don't believe- Oh, just give me a second.
So, Barnes, what did you need to go? Drows.
We'll have to go in about 6 or so minutes.
That's a there is a bit of light over the far side as well. So it seems the river curls around, and there is a pair of ledges just here that you can see. But yes, you see a couple of drow standing guard there, it seems, watching the river.
Have they noticed us?
Make a stealth check for me.
Just him or all of us?
Just him.
Okay.
Mine 10 with I'm keeping you from making stealth
Yeah.
checks.
They have not noticed
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, do we want to wrap up around this way or go down and deal with them?
Which way does Lurash need us to go?
Probably up.
I hope it's up.
Not that he's opposed to the killing of drow.
Luresh, which way are we going?
The way to Azrok's Hold is north.
All right.
Up we go then.
North
Up
we
we
go.
go.
I'm just going to stay at the back of the pack. We have iron. Okay.
Tunnels wind their way around quite a bit.
gosh, who's dragging my people around?
Okay, I don't think we were here before.
You were just there.
Yeah, we
Were
were.
we? Oh wait,
Yeah.
that door goes through. Yeah, I see, yeah.
Yep, that door is still standing open.
Poor Gildex kicked it down. Kicked it in.
Scuff mark from his boot on it, yes.
Is there
All
anything
right,
to
which-
the north here through this?
So the tunnel just north of there is long since
It's
caved in.
collapsed.
Yeah, it's a collapse.
But heading further to the west will get you where you want to go.
All right.
So many tunnels.
All the tunnels.
Yes. This is a large area, and it was kind of tedious to put all the walls in, frankly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be annoying.
A little bit. But as you go through, the sounds of the Sigurth River, Sargath River, quieten. And let's see. Before long, well, after a little while, there's a long winding tunnel. Lurash would be leading the way, and the other three goblinoids probably bringing up the rear.
Come on, Lurash. Stuck behind everyone.
Yeah, they still exist.
I know.
Oh, hello.
Yes.
Like,
Before long, you come across a guard room of sorts. 11 hobgoblins and their captain are stationed in this room. They have. It is clear and clean as they go, apart from the rather evident bloodstains on the floor. There is no debris through most of the room. Clearly, they are well prepared to defend this space. But with Lurash leading the party, and you not having any drow among you, Kenna's actually in the right spot. I think about it.
Would have been really fun if we had a
that
draft.
as DM rather than as player, because that way I don't have to deal with walls. But Lurash is able to explain the situation somewhat. That you are useful adventurers, and that he is escorting you to Azrok's Hold. He also would explain to you that the northeastern passage leads to Azrok's Hold, and the northwestern descends to the level below.
Oh, okay.
So
you technically level up, right?
yeah.
What's south?
So the Legion of Azrok at this point controls access to and from the level below, level 4. South.
What's
Thank you.
Yeah.
The passage south will take you to Skullport.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yes. The Drow have been attempting to fight their way through for months, but the bottleneck here has been enough of an advantage that Azrok's Hold has held this position well,
Nice.
as is evident by the bloodstains.
Oh, with that, I'll have to head off.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna get a level?
No,
We'll let you.
you haven't cleared this
Aw.
floor yet.
Ah,
We just get down to the next floor, we can level.
Not quite. But
alright, anyway.
I
gonna
will
head off.
probably
See
leave
you
it
guys.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And pick up next time as you are escorted to Azrok's Hold.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Thanks for the
Sounds good.
session.
Yeah. This was great.
enjoyed this.
Yeah.
See you next time.